Hello everyone and welcome to the demo of Battlesuit Aces, which is a narrative deck building game. Let's just jump right in and try it out. In the galaxy's populous Virida sector, Captain Heathcliff and his best friend Felix have just started early retirement, but how long can they rest in a galaxy filled with mecha monsters and something?
Attacks continue. The Union government believes a new type of monster is responsible.
Another attack? That's the third this cycle.
They're assuring citizens the Guard will handle the matter swiftly.
I've had my fill of Guard news for one lifetime.
Yeah, I don't miss it either.
Hang on. Sensors are picking up... What is that? Some kind of monster?
Looks weird.
Not like any monster I've seen.
They're attacking!
Direct hit on our engine. I'm landing us on the closest planet.
At this speed?
It's our only chance.
If you say so.
You okay, Felix?
I like the art style. Very 80s and 90s anime style.
I've been better.
They're still on our tail. Hurry, into that cave.
We lost them. Quick thinking back there, buddy. Another second's worth of momentum and we'd be toast. Do you have comms on you?
No, I left them in the Orion. It's just you and... Whoa.
That's
What?
one hell of a suit.
Okay.
Incredible craftsmanship. My scanner says this suit and its surroundings are millions of orbits old.
I'm gonna see if it works.
Be careful.
Don't worry. I've got a good feeling about this thing.
How did you do that?
I didn't. It's like it knew. The control sticks feel like they've got energy running through them.
Might be a short circuit.
No, I think it's a good thing. It's energizing. Apparently the suit thinks so too.
Any idea where to find the comms? We have to warn Anchor.
Maybe this one?
Anchor station. Under attack. Need aid.
They've made it there already. We have to help. Can you get this thing moving?
It's kind of funny that Felix was the one that was checking if it worked when Heathcliff is the engineer.
I'll try.
You did it!
Heading to engage.
Yeah, let's head into a bad situation with something we don't know if we can fully control.
There could still be survivors.
We gotta get through these things before searching. Come on, Big Blue. We've gotta stop them! I'm still figuring this thing out. Can you watch my energy?
I've got the readings here.
Feels like its primary weapon's charged. Am I good to shoot?
Yes, readout says you've got energy banked.
Okay. Yes, that's 3. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Felix's attack costs 3 energy. Okay, I just need to click it.
But it's not letting me shoot again.
This suit's got an energy recycling system. Oh, but it's not automatic. Look for a switch.
Found it.
I'm guessing end turn.
Huh. If you squint, it looks like it says end turn.
Watch out. 2 more coming in on both sides.
What's that big one doing behind them?
They seem to be protecting it.
If that's the case, it's gotta be a higher priority, right?
Sure.
Man, I don't think we can do this alone.
Maybe we don't have to. I've still got my datapad. I'm activating the drones from our shop now.
Always nice to have allies on our battle line. Let's hurry up and deploy them.
Alright.
Whoa. This suit and our drone are sharing energy. Even with the drone, I haven't recovered enough energy to fire.
Keep recharging and let the drone attack.
Alright, I'll sort energy for my next shot. Think I should go for the big guy, or the little ones?
Taking down one target is faster than two, but either one should work.
I mean, I can't attack anything else than those, so... There's the big one. Oh, okay. How do I... Okay. Not sure how I attack empty spaces. Okay. Do they only attack straight forward, maybe? Might be the case. I don't know. Come on. Noise. Very nice.
We did it!
Well, that was fairly simple, which is nice. Easy to get a hang of. For now.
Heathcliff, it's good to see you again.
It's been a while, Admiral. I trust Command is treating you well?
I miss that sense of humor.
Yes, pleasantries, whatever. We're here for the relic suit. It matches Folian art I found, almost exactly.
What?
Folian.
Folians. Only the most prolific ancient species to ever exist? I don't have time to explain this to you. Heathcliff, was it? How did you get it working?
I didn't, he did.
I'm the pilot. Name's Felix.
Charmed.
Felix, why don't you show Jules the suit while Heathcliff and I catch up?
Can do.
Your brother hasn't changed.
No, the starship's long since sailed on that one.
I assume there's something you want to ask me?
You know me too well. Jules's research suggests there are more suits like the one you found hidden across the galaxy. He
Okay.
believes they're the key to stopping frenzied attacks. I'm still putting the pieces together, but if all goes as planned, there may be a new mission to lead. Know any interested captains?
I guess he does.
Much later.
That is a
Entry
pathetic
log
looking ship.
4-1ZX2. Captain Heathcliff of the USS Zephyr reporting.
Alright.
It's been in orbit since the frenzied attacked Anchor Station. Hard to believe so much time has passed. Admiral Vermeulen convinced Command to support our mission, naming the new effort Patchworks. Our hand-picked crew is eclectic, but their skill and dedication are undeniable. We've searched countless Folian ruins for signs of more relic suits like Blue Crest, but only uncovered cryptic references. Today, we're investigating a significant Folian ruin within the Casper Belt.
Well, I'm guessing there's going to be one there.
Jules believes this monolith will be a turning point. It's his biggest discovery yet. He and the first ground team are due back any moment.
Alright.
Perimeter's clear, Captain. No sign of the frenzied.
Good. Let's hope it stays that way. Jan, Jaeger, how did your surveys go?
I found remnants of Folian energy caches. They had just enough energy to siphon. I'll run compatibility tests with our engine, but my hopes aren't high.
Let me guess. Too complex for Earth Ken tech?
That's my theory. Those Folians were an interesting crowd.
And you, Jan?
The flora is consistent with other ruins we've discovered. I found traces of Folian DNA around the site as well. I'll begin sequencing in the garden immediately.
Great work, everyone. Daciana, Belmont, we're ready.
On the way, Captain.
One more thing. Jules refused to come back with us. Said he needed more time with the monolith.
Felix, did you talk to him?
Yeah, but you know how stubborn he gets. He won't leave any rocks unturned.
It's all right. You've all earned a break. Daciana and Belmont can get him.
My ears are burning. What's this I hear about getting Jules?
Once you're done with your surveys, make sure he returns to Zephyr in one piece.
All right. But that's the last time this cycle. They had to drag him out of those ruins on Coria.
Come on, it'll be fine. Besides, I'm raring to get back down there. Scans show this rock's got a bunch of lancium. We're gonna have mods for rotations.
It is a prime opportunity to up our fuel reserves. Ion gases around the site will do just right.
I look forward to your post-survey reports.
Oh, almost forgot. When we get back, I got some more ideas for our suits.
Okay.
Won't spoil it, but I got 2 words for ya. Leg saws.
Okay.
Hanako, how's my favorite first officer?
No hostiles on scanners or subspace disturbances. Haven't had such a relaxing shift since our time on the Yahada.
I seem to recall a certain navigator who found her post boring.
The nebula's always brighter, I suppose.
Okay.
Couldn't last, could it?
No, I mean, you jinxed it.
Time since their last attack?
2 cycles. We've got a new record on our hands. My, we've got ourselves some pesky ones. They're matching speed.
Take us deeper into the asteroid field and let them chase. We have to draw them away from our research site.
Captain, you might want to buckle up. I'm going to see how well they can dance.
Ground team, come in.
Dancing in space. Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Yeah, Captain? What's up?
We've got frenzied. Pack your gear and stay alert.
It's not the acid-spitting variety again, is it?
No. Stand guard at the cave entrance and keep Jules safe. We'll handle them.
If Hanako doesn't crash us into the rocks first.
Felix, be a dear and do something about our pursuers, would you?
You heard her, Felix. Pilots, suit up.
Let's take the heat off the Zephyr!
Alright.
Jan, Jaeger, you suited up?
Ready for deployment.
Right behind you. I was in the middle of showering, still got shampoo in my hair.
Engage on my mark.
Okay. Well. Okay, passive abilities. Attack for 1 damage. Oh, if an ally gets killed. Oh. Oh, hello. It's both card and ship. Nice. Ouch. +1 damage. Okay. Hit target and neighbors. Well, we're doing a lot of damage. Let's do that. No, don't need that at the moment. There we go.
That'll teach him to mess with us!
Judging by the swarm's size, it was only a scouting party.
Still worth celebrating. Anybody for a sim game?
You're on.
Great work, everyone. Head back to the Zephyr.
Oh, nice.
Nothing like a nice shuttle ride nap. Did I miss something exciting?
You didn't hear the comms? The Frenzied located us again.
Nope.
Did you learn anything from the monolith?
Yes, I've translated some scripts I found and determined it was an ancient beacon.
Okay.
A signpost, if you will, embedded with data on Folian sites across the sector.
Okay.
I've made out a handful of coordinates we can explore. They could lead to another relic suit. I sent them over to Hanako before I got on the shuttle.
A well-deserved nap, then. Are you returning to quarters?
Of course not. There's still so much more to translate. The scale of that monolith was overwhelming. I scanned it all into my pad for later. Gonna be a long night. Is there something you want me to keep an eye out for as I'm working?
Intel on frenzied variants?
Anything you can uncover on a Frenzied. Each new variant we encounter seems stronger than the last.
Yes, I've noticed that too. Folian murals depict Frenzied of various shapes, but there's scant data on their capabilities.
Keep a lookout. Let's add as much data as possible to our tactical dossiers.
Understood, Captain. I'll get right to it. After a quick trip to the mess hall. I hear Noodle's calling my name.
I'll join you there in a moment. I owe Felix dinner.
Ooh, a captain special. Put me down for one too.
No, it wasn't, Looks like I'm replacing Belmont as chef today.
Captain, all ship systems are green. The Zephyr and I are ready to leave this heap of rocks.
Thank you, Hanako. Open comms across the ship. Everyone, this is your captain speaking. Excellent work against the Frenzied. After your diagnostics, take a moment to relax. We'll be departing soon.
Mission complete! Woo!
Captain, we scraped enough materials off that asteroid to build another suit mod.
Nice.
Thank you, Daciana. Perfect timing. I'll be in the workshop.
Oh. Damage or health? +2 damage. Okay. The schematics are one-time use blueprints that make mods. Equip mods to your cards to make them stronger. Raw materials are also required to craft mods. Gain 3 health. I mean, that could be good for Jaeger, because he's got very low health. So let's craft that.
Belmont and I just finished checking over the suits. Not even a scratch from that last battle. They're ready for mod installation at your command, Captain.
Alright. That one. Good. That's much better. More in line with the others.
Just enough time to finish testing out my edits to our suit mobility software.
Okay. Sim chamber. Learn how to move cars between slots. You now get 1 movement per turn. Okay. Movement lets you change your card's position. Move Jaeger into position. And attack with Jaeger. Very nice. Movement also lets 2 cards swap. Ah. Very nice.
Not too shabby for a couple minutes of code. I should check in with the crew and see how they're doing.
Punctual as
Felix.
always.
I see you've got the drinks already.
An orbit ago on the dot. The frenzied destroyed our repair shop.
11:11 Union time. We were on our way to that lunch place on Selvin 2.
Ola's. Man, I miss their curry.
Good thing you're always hungry, or we'd be space dust.
Raise a pop to Helix repairs. Our shop might have burned to the ground, thanks to the frenzy.
And to the Orion. Our ship may be resting in a million pieces.
But we're still here.
We're still here.
Cheers, Captain. Wouldn't want to be searching through piles of space rocks with anyone else.
Cheers. Let's keep the rest of our stuff from exploding.
Can't make any promises, old pal. But I'll try my best.
How's the Zephyr handling?
Captain, please. You know very well this ship flies like a freight hauler and turns like it's in a tractor beam.
I was worried you'd say that.
The weaving I did through that asteroid belt was nothing short of a miracle.
Even with your nav skills, an old suit carrier has its limits. Think we can mod Zephyr to handle better?
We're better off building a new ship from scratch, if we had the credits.
Command isn't likely to approve that.
You'd think a mission built on saving all Earthkin would have more appeal. But we'll work with what we've got. Adding more battle capabilities to the Zephyr can't hurt.
Very well. Send me your proposals.
Consider it done. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find Felix.
Oh?
We placed a wager on how many dents the Zephyr would get in the asteroid field. Since there are none, I've got credits to collect.
Captain, glad you're here. I've pored over the monolith text and have new info about the frenzied.
Excellent. What did you discover?
We've identified 3 overarching classes thus far: spawners, siphon, and swarmers. Spawners create and carry other frenzied, almost like ships.
The clue is in the name.
Swarmers are foot soldiers or drones. We've mostly fought these so far. But the monolith suggests frenzied can come in much more dangerous forms. The siphon. Apparently there are many dangerous siphon variants.
What kind of capabilities are we talking?
Some seem to increase in power the more they attack, while others become increasingly dangerous as their allies fall.
Ah yes, we have met one of those.
I'm afraid it's only a matter of time before we run into these more advanced frenzied.
Already have.
Who would have guessed they had such tactical prowess? I thought they weren't sentient.
That's still my hypothesis. Their strategy, as one might call it, appears more instinctual than calculated.
Whatever the case may be, we can't afford to underestimate them. Thank you for this
You
data,
should never do that
Jules.
with an enemy.
I'll put it to good use.
I mean, just ask Sun Tzu.
My pleasure.
Captain, how can I help you?
Tell me about the plants we've collected.
Tell me about the plants we've collected.
They're from all over the galaxy, even as far away as Earth. But our Mori blossoms are my favorites. We recovered them from the cave where you and Felix found blue crests.
I remember them. They're flourishing under your care.
I've been paying special attention to plants that grow around Folian ruins we visit. The plants they loved must hold secrets to their culture we've yet to uncover.
Yeah, probably.
And insights into Blue Crest.
I hope so. Can I help you with anything else?
What are you working on?
What are you working on?
I'm checking over DNA samples I brought back from the monolith.
Alright.
Folian cells are hardier than plant cells, so it's still possible to study their genetics after all these orbits.
That sounds fascinating.
It is, especially when compared with DNA from Blue Crest biocomponents. Blue Crest cells demonstrate more plasticity than Folian ones, but the two are an 80% DNA match.
Interesting.
Really makes you wonder what their species was like. Can I help you with anything else?
Just browsing the garden.
Just browsing the garden. Carry on, Jan.
Right, I'll, get back to work then.
Alright. Alright, let's go here.
Coordinates for Rathlon entered, sir. I hear it's lovely at this point in orbit.
Excellent. Take us there.
Home to a mysterious Folian ruin. Patchworks performs a dangerous test to gather new data about the frenzied.
Entry
Nice.
log 4-19N0. It's been 2 cycles since our last frenzied encounter. Predicting their attacks has been challenging, but we're beginning to see a pattern emerge. In a preemptive maneuver, we've positioned the Zephyr at Rathlon.
Alright.
Everyone's here. Let's start the briefing. As all of you know, the Frenzied are unlike anything we've seen before. Their sudden attacks endanger our crew and all Earthkin. At first we believed these attacks were random, but we're beginning to see a pattern. Jules, you're up.
Of course, Captain. While Frenzied come in many different varieties, there is one thing they all have in common. They're consumers of energy, leeching the life force of anything they can. Trends in their attacks suggest they're particularly attracted to Folian energy.
Well, I mean, not that weird, considering that, you know, they're closely related.
That would explain why we've experienced more frenzied attacks than other Union vessels.
Yeah.
Piloting Blue Crests, bringing them out?
As is our penchant for investigating Folian ruins, no doubt.
Yep.
That's our theory.
I've identified a site on the planet's surface to investigate. Its infrastructure is in good condition, so we should find tech we can bring online.
Our mission is to set off a large burst of Folian energy. If our theory's correct, it'll serve as a frenzied feeding signal.
We can't just use blue?
A higher concentration of energy will be more tempting for them.
While Hanako stakes out the skies from low orbit, I'll lead our ground team on the planet's surface. Felix, Jan, Jules, you're with me.
Daciana, Belmont, Jaeger. Prep your suits for battle. If this works, we'll have company soon.
Pretty.
It's eerie thinking about how these Folian guys went extinct.
And we could be next.
Way to brighten the mood, Jules.
I'm sorry that history isn't one of your feel-good sports sims.
Watch your footing. That's not a pile of mud you're about to step in.
Thanks for the save, Captain. The Folians were once the most populous advanced species in the Viridia sector.
They terraformed hundreds of planets, turning Viridia into a galactic rainforest.
Wow.
Excuse me? I'm the one telling the story here. But yes, that's true. Unfortunately, this bounty of energy also attracted the Frenzied.
Which are not monsters, but kinda monstrous?
Yes, Frenzied are their own classification.
What did I say about...
You all right, Jules?
Just lost my footing. As I was saying, no one knows where the Frenzied came from, but they were the Folians' greatest enemy.
What is it, Jan?
Yeah, what?
Tropo whales?
Cool.
They're so beautiful.
What are they doing?
Synthesizing nutrients from ions in the atmosphere. Those trillions of tiny particles can sustain an adult for cycles.
Oh, what do you think of the ruins now, Felix?
Guess I can stand a little silence for a sight like this.
Yes, yes, we can rubberneck the nature anytime. There's a mission at hand.
He's only good at timekeeping when he's not interested in the subject matter. This looks like the way in. Follow me.
Our ground team's made it inside the ruins, but I'm picking up a flurry of activity near their location.
What
Alright.
kind of monster?
Probably, though I can't get a lock on them. You two head down and check it out. Jaeger and I will keep Zephyr safe until you're back.
Gotcha. We'll make sure they aren't a problem for our test.
Good luck. And, Dossie?
Yeah, Commander?
No pranks.
Wouldn't dream of it. Huh. Not seeing any worrisome monsters. Ground's weird here, though. Like it's been hit with some kind of acid. Maybe Rathalon's one of those caustic rain planets. Hey! Belmont! You got anything?
A pod of tropo whales passed by, but they aren't hurting anyone.
Better luck than me. Just got some dead grass.
Yeah, well, keep your eyes peeled. There's gotta be something around here.
Yeah, I'm looking. Whoa, hey there, little frog. Aren't you a cutie?
Is... No, it's not.
Maybe I can sneak you into Belmont's suit. Come here. It'll be great, you'll see. Crap.
Oh boy.
Hey, Belmont, I found our monsters. Any chance you're nearby?
I guess so.
Are those frongs? How'd they get so big?
I don't know, but they're pissed.
Yep.
And they spit acid.
Great.
Ah, right on my weapons. Don't worry, though. I got a power boost heading your way.
All allies +2 power. Reduce damage. Attack for 2 damage increases next attack damage. Okay. Cards bank and consume different kinds of energy. Okay. Manage your banked energy to wane. Nice. Ouch. I'll take some more damage, but... maybe I should move him. Sure. Since I don't really want to attack with him, it's better that he takes the brunt of that. Let's skip that one. Nice. Skip that. And that. Hey! We beat the frogs.
Good work. Let's head back to Zephyr.
Thanks for the save. Sorry for almost putting a killer frog in your suit.
You were gonna do what?
Yeah, boy.
Anyone else feel a seismic shock just now?
Likely Daciana and Belmont. Apparently there's some kind of disturbance nearby.
Yeah.
Should we join them?
Let them handle it. We've got our own mission. Speaking of, have you uncovered the purpose of this ruin, Jules?
It appears to be a facility dedicated to frenzied research.
How can you tell?
Is that symbol what I think it is?
Quite right. This is the Folian symbol for frenzied.
Hmm.
It mimics the shape of a nucleotide only found in frenzied DNA. This one is a power source of some kind.
Significant enough to attract the frenzied.
I believe so. I'll just need a moment to get it working again.
Wait, so no monster in the galaxy is related to the frenzied?
Well,
None that we've observed. They seem to come from a completely distinct evolutionary line.
but they were 80% the same, or their DNA was 80% the same as the Folians.
And it's not just monsters. No other DNA sequence in the galaxy matches the frenzied.
Okay.
Why come back to Viridia now?
It's our job to figure that out.
Okay, I've got it working.
Energy readings are above our required threshold. It should be enough to draw out the frenzied.
Good work. I'll let Hanako know we've succeeded. Hanako, Captain here. Do you copy?
Loud and clear. Having fun down there?
We've sent the signal. Any frenzied sightings up there?
There is indeed. I was just about to comms you, but you beat me to it.
We're on our way.
Glad you
Alright.
could make it, Captain.
A larger swarm than last time, I see.
But nothing we can't handle.
Especially with Blue Crest's Bloom Protocol.
What can I say?
Okay.
Blue and I both get amped in battle.
Which means what? Enemies damage spin when they plan to attack. Yeah, I know. Bloom at 3, next attack supercharged. Oh, okay. Well. Oh, right, sorry. Nice. Relic suits have special passives that transform their main attack. Yeah. Put you there. Nice. Alright, well, we can do that. Yeah. Well, I could probably have moved him and done it to the ship instead. Do that. Let's do that.
Woohoo! This spawner is about to be history.
Oh.
Swarm's looking shaky too.
As expected. The swarm and spawner are linked. Taking out one destroys the other.
Pilots, focus fire on the spawner.
Alright. She's gonna get knocked out though.
I gave it my all.
Hmm. Let's move those.
I'm out.
Ah,
Good
but-
luck, everyone.
Almost. Alright. Let's finish this.
That's that. The swarm's disintegrating.
And our U-tanks handled smooth as butter, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, but they could be better, right? I'm thinking stun grenades or something. That'd stop the frenzied in their tracks. Ooh, or a rifle with spread ammo that activates a giant laser net.
I'll consider the request. For now, head back to the Zephyr. I'll rendezvous with Jules.
Alright.
Entry log 4-19N0. Addendum. We've confirmed the Frenzied's attack patterns are driven by their need for energy. While we can't predict exact timing, future activations of Folian energy are likely to trigger attacks. With this information in hand, we can better prepare for upcoming missions. Another Frenzied mystery solved.
And yet many more remain. Permission to speak freely?
Go ahead.
Always.
I don't know if I ever properly thanked you, Captain. An orbit ago, I was poring over texts in a university basement. Because of you, I'm getting to live out my wildest dreams.
Admiral Vermeulen deserves most of the credit.
Yes, Lyra too. But you and Felix could have dumped Bluecrest with the Union and been on your way. What drew you to Patchworks?
The chance to save Earthkin. I don't want anyone else's home to be destroyed like mine. Or like the Folians.
I'm sure the Folians would appreciate your view.
I hope so. I think we're the ones who should be appreciative. Thanks to what they left behind, we have a chance to defeat the Frenzied.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yay! Alright. Anyway, I am going to end this video here. If it looks at all interesting to you, then please do check it out on Steam. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!